She was very fiery. She, I feel like, had so much bundled up. And then when we finally got her into sports around 4, it all just eased up and got better.
I think if you would have told like 4-year-old, 5-year-old Hannah, you're going to be playing volleyball at Arkansas, I think she was like, what is that? Like, if you had told me I would have been a Razorback, that's a part of a historic run in Arkansas history, I would have just been ecstatic. And I would have believed that part.
Hogue to Jill Gillen. Call the Hogs to the round of 8 for the very first time. History for the Razorbacks.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, really remember a time in my life without the Razorbacks, without sports, and without Jesus. Those are like 3 things I don't have any memories without. What was so cool about it is that my parents had background in sports, but they just let us do it very unstructured. So we just got to like figure out what we loved and actually have fun playing a game.
Born in Tulsa and lived there until elementary school and moved to Fort Smith. Was not really raised a Razorback fan. Then my dad took me and my little brother to a basketball game here in Barnhill, and I was probably 11 or 12, and I was like, this is it. I couldn't tell you who won or who we were playing, but all I did was watch the cheerleaders, and I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. I started cheering for Lady Razorbacks, and none of us had ever cheered with guys before, and none of the guys had ever cheered because they were just athletes. We were kind of the bad news bears of cheerleading, but it got better. We got better, and it was just the best time. Because I cheered the last game at Barnhill and the first game at Bud Walton. Cheer in a lot of places. I had always said that Tennessee, the football stadium, was so loud you almost didn't hear anything. But Barnhill could get that loud.
We are underway in Fayetteville, Arkansas with the tip. Frankly, knew the crowd was going to be loud, but my goodness, are they ever.
I mean, this university, this is going to sound really dramatic, but it's why I'm here. Like, my parents met here, they fell in love here.
I saw him at Kimball Hall for the first time, and I was like, okay, that's who I'm going to marry. And he was talking to a friend of mine's boyfriend, and I ran all the way back to the sorority house, and I was like, who's this boy that your boyfriend's talking to? I described it. Oh, that's Gary Hogue. And I was like, well, I guess we're going to get married.
It's all I've ever known. Like, I just have so much pride in this school and this university and this state. And I think it just stems from a place of what it meant to me as a kid and the people that were here when I was a kid that built into me. When I step out there, I look over and I can see my family sitting there, and I know the weight that it is that they have when they watch me play, because they see how much I put into it. And then I think back to, like, my mom was probably standing in a very similar position with just her family watching her, thinking the same things. So it makes me kind of emotional to think about, because like this place is the origin story for my immediate family, and now I'm looking at it and watching them watch me in the same building that she got to cheer in. It's really cool.
Get to watch your child do things that she just dreamed of, and not really even knowing if it was going to be achievable for her, because, you know, oh, you're too small, or you're too this or too that, and just seeing her just break it to pieces, it's fabulous.
Every week I get to see my family here, and we all meet out on that court in Barnhill and share hugs and laughs and memories and tell stories and catch up with each other. You know, it's like a family reunion at least twice a month in this place.
I just want her to look back and just love it as much as I did, to just appreciate everything about the U of A and really soak it all in.